Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all with things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit your bell notification. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video, because I upload randomly. Sometimes I upload multiple times a day. Sometimes I upload once, sometimes I upload none. So definitely hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. And guys, the biggest preseason game of this season is coming. It is tomorrow, and y'all already know how this goes, man. I gotta break it down, man. I gotta talk about, you know, things we should be pay attention to, things that we're gonna be seeing, and things that, you know, you gotta keep an antenna to. So one of the things is obviously the head-to-head between two very good coaches. One has more rings than the other, but they're both very good coaches, so definitely that's going to be an interesting matchup. There's also going to be an interesting matchup as far as, you know, a certain quarterback that's probably going to go in the Hall of Fame, and some rookie DBs we got to get into. And also, man, we got to see how both teams' O-lines hold up. So we got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. So the third preseason game is starting. You know, it's going to be, you know, coming on tomorrow. And be honest with you, man, this is a very important preseason game. Ron already said our starters are going to be playing into the third quarter. You know, we don't know if it's like the half of the third quarter or maybe the full third quarter, because he wants our team to get used to doing the adjustments, whatever. So that's going to be interesting. And Bill Belichick and Ron Rivera are going to go head-to-head, man. You know, Ron Rivera, he has a pretty good record against the Patriots. I mean, we beat them last year. And then we also beat them in 2015 during the regular season. Well, I think it was 2015 during the regular season, where Tom Brady was yelling at the referee about the Gronkowski situation, where he thought Luke Kuechly grabbed Gronkowski in the end zone. So the Panthers actually have a pretty good record against the Patriots, but obviously they're the Patriots. So it is what it is. I can't wait to see how they you know, kind of fill each other out. Now, mind you, I don't think they're going to be doing too much elaborate stuff, but they did say they're both going to, well, Ron Rivera did say he's going to game plan for the Patriots. This is actually a game that he's going in game planning. And like I said, the starters in the offense and the defense are going to be playing into the third quarter. So this game matters, man. This is a dress rehearsal game. I'm looking forward to, you know, certain things. I want to see how DJ Moore plays this game, because, you know, last game he didn't really play that well. I kind of attribute some of that to, you know, obviously him, you know, complaining with Taylor Heineke, and also just him, you know, dealing with the whole speeding ticket thing and all that stuff. I don't think his mind was, or his head was in the game like that. I definitely want to see how Ian Thomas performs. I want to see if Curtis Samuel keeps up the level of performance he was doing, because he's been playing really good too. So there are some players that I am looking forward to. Obviously, I want to see if Cam Newton can, you know, continue his high percentage that he had the last two games. So there's definitely some stuff I'm looking forward to on that. I'm also looking forward to how, you know, Ron Rivera and just the new coaches, you know, coordinators like Norv Turner, like Eric Washington, you know, or you know, special team coordinators like Chase Blackburn are gonna, you know, adapt to the situation and handle the situation. So this is a very important game for us, man. Especially because the next preseason game you're probably not gonna see the starters, or if you're probably not gonna see the starters. If you do, maybe for like a drive, but I doubt you even see them for that. So definitely, you know, this is an important game for us, man, because this is where the starters basically show if they're just, you know, if they're doing good, if they understand the system, if they understand what is going on, or, you know, if they're not doing so good. So definitely pretty important game here. Pretty important to see how the coaches react, how Ron Rivera react, you know what I'm saying, and how the team reacts to that whole. So another reason why this is important is because Tom Brady's going to go against two rookie DBs, which is Dante Jackson and Rashawn Golden. Now, mind you, Rashawn Golden hasn't really been starting. He's been in the backup role, but because the Norris Cersei's concussion situation, he will be starting. And Dante Jackson, you know, he started last game, but this will be his second game starting. And usually when Tom Brady sees rookies, he tends to go at them. He still tends to go after them. And I want to see how this plays out, man. If they hold up well, I mean, don't be surprised. Well, I think Dante Jackson is already going to be the starter. But if Rashawn Golden plays really well, don't be surprised if he is getting a starting role, man. Because the thing is that they're younger, and if they perform well, and they play well, I think the coaches might have a real issue as far as putting Denora Cersei back in if Rashard Golden plays good. Especially, he's their future, man. He's what they're looking for. That's why they drafted him. They want him to become a high level safety for them. So definitely an interesting scenario. But Tom Brady is a tactician. He pays attention to. I'm pretty sure he'll watch film like crazy. And like I said before, if we give them 5 to 10 yards, like we did last game, he's gonna ding and dunk and shred our defense. So hopefully they do allow more press and run. I don't really see anybody that have to be wary of, as far as receiving wise. But they never really have a deep receiving core, and they find a way to win games. But James Bradbury, he's not off the hook either, man. Like he's a young cornerback, and he hasn't really like performed that great recently, anyways. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Obviously, they got Eric Decker, they got Chris Hogan, they got Julian Edelman, and we gotta see how we cover these guys. Captain Munner's gonna get in some plays. Corn Elder, who played really good. Corn Elder is looking like a low-key baller, man. And be honest with you, I'm just being honest, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Captain Munnerlin, because Corn Elder looked like he's ready, man. He looked like, from what I've seen in the preseason, he looked like he's ready. He could be a really good slot corner for us, and that would kind of free up the situation. Would be young corners, just Corn Elder, Dante Jackson, Rashard Golden, and James Bradbury. And our secondary could be pretty good. It would be revamped really quickly, and we could save the money on it. I doubt it, because Captain Munnerlin has been he has a good relationship with Ron Rivera. He was on the team before, so I kind of don't think that's going to happen to him. Saying that, like, I don't think Jarius Wright is going to be cut, even because he has a good relationship with North Turner and all that stuff. But I don't know, man. So far, like, I feel like the obviously the receiving core with obviously the Panthers. I think DJ Moore could play in the slot right now. I think Curtis Samuel could play in the slot. I think a lot of these guys could play in the slot, man, because Curtis Samuel was looking really good. Even if you put him out outside, he's looking really good, especially as a vertical threat. I seen the back shoulder catch he had the other game. He's looking really good. DJ Moore is looking good, so it would be ideal for us to save the money and go with a younger idea, or youth movement. But they usually don't do that. Same thing with the cornerback situation. Captain Munnerlin is older, and Corn Elder does look very good, but they tend to, they don't want to be all young in the secondary. So he probably stays, man. But Corn Elder looking really good, and I'm happy about that. Last year he had a whole knee injury situation, so he didn't really get on the field much. So that is good. But I gotta see how Tom Brady attacks Corn Elder, Dante Jackson, and Rashard Golden. Corn Elder is a second-year corner, so I have to see how Tom Brady attacks them, man. Hopefully we don't do that, give him that 5-10 yard cushion, and Tom Brady just dink and dunk us to death. So Ron Rivera, make sure you press them up, man. Because Dante Jackson can run with anybody, and I think James Bradbury, is a very savvy corner. He just can't track the ball. So put that pressure on them, man. Put press coverage, man-to-man press coverage, and have them guys run with them, man. Because like I said, Dante Jackson, I think, can run with anybody. I know he can run with anybody. So, and he's pretty good with man coverage. So we'll see how that plays out. And finally, both teams have been going through an O-line catastrophe. Obviously, the Carolina Panthers lost 3 of our starters: Darrell Williams, Amini Silatolu, and Matt Khalil. Which y'all know I've been on record. I don't really care for Matt Khalil like that. But Darrell Williams was a second-team All-Pro, so he was a really big loss. And I don't really care for Amini that much, but I think he's better than Matt. So we lost 3 of our starters. That's why Taylor Moton's playing left tackle. So I think Blaine Coswell is gonna be playing on the right side. But hopefully Darrell Williams will come back. He's on a week-to-week basis, and Amini's on a day-to-day basis. So we'll see how that plays out. And also the Patriots, they lost Isaiah Wynn, their draft pick for the season. They lost Nate Solder, obviously, to the Giants. And their O-line in general has been in flux. They have not looked good. When the Patriots played the Eagles, basically all Tom Brady was doing was screens, man. Jailbreak screen here, screen there. He was just dinking and dunking to try to get the ball as quick as possible because his line couldn't hold up. So I want to see our D-line pressure them. I want to see our D-line get some pressure, sacks, hopefully. I mean, I don't really expect that much sacks because Tom Brady's very savvy. He get the ball out quick, but just constant pressure, constant pressure. So hopefully that will be a good test for our D line. I want to see a lot of pressure. So we'll see how that plays out. And for our O line, I mean, I think Taylor can hold down the left side. He's gonna be going against Adrian Claiborne and stuff like that. I want to see how Taylor Moton does. I think if Taylor Moton plays well at left tackle, I don't think Matt Khalil should start anymore. I would want Taylor Moton as our left tackle, especially with Darrell Williams week to week. But hopefully by the regular season, or maybe like the second or third week of the regular season, he can come in, be right tackle again, and we'll have our bookend tight tackles to be solidified. And the problem is that Matt Khalil has all that money. But all I'm saying is if Taylor Moton could be a left tackle, a true left tackle, and Darrell Williams could be our right tackle, I think our O-line will be a lot better, much improved. So definitely keep your eye on the O-lines because they're going to make or break this game. And then they also will make and break the season. Depending on how the O-lines do, if Cam Newton's getting sacked like crazy, then be honest with you, that doesn't look good for us. Especially because that means we wouldn't have nobody to cover the left tackle side. Because Matt Khalil come back and he's a turnstile and Taylor Moton is a turnstile. That's not good for us at all. So definitely pay attention to the O-lines. Pay attention to how how much pressure Cam Newton's under. And pay attention how many times he gets sacked or hurried or whatever have you. So definitely pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, man, Taylor Moton can hold his own and our O-line can hold up. But we'll see how that plays out. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, turn the bell notification on. Turn the notification on so you never miss a video. I upload randomly. Sometimes I upload multiple times a day. Sometimes I upload one time a day. Sometimes I don't upload at all. So definitely turn the notification on so you never miss a video. And guys, in the comment section, man, what do you think is the most important part of this game? Do you think our O-line is the most important part? Do you think that should be something we worry about the most? The DB situation or, the coaching battle? Now, mind you, I think it's the O-line. I think without a good O-line, you can't really do much. That would, and I think our DBs and our defense in general is pretty good. So I'm really looking at the O-line. I think our receiving core is better. I think our quarterback's playing better. I think our run game is going to be better with Christian McCaffrey, but I just think our O-line is our weak link, so we got to figure that out. Also, check out the LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of stuff. That link is in the description below. Check it out, man. Make sure you copy LCameraTV gear. You already know what it is. Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. You get exclusive content if you join onto the Patreon page. Blooper reel. You get back scene content. You help decide what videos I'm gonna create or make that day or just in general that week. So definitely check out the Patreon page if you want to be a part of that. Check it out, man, and sign up. Check out my dog Renan's Estime video. That video is at the end screen of my video. So that means at the very end of my video, his video will be there. Very funny dude, very talented dude. I think I told you guys about his video last time. Check it out. I think he's very funny and very talented. I think you guys will really like it. And share this with all your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related. Definitely any Patriots, have them in the comment section. Let them know what it is. Panther Nation is not playing with them. And LCameraTV ain't playing with them either, man. So share this with everybody. Let them know what it is, man. Let them know LCameraTV's rocking with Panther Nation. And Panther Nation rocking with LCameraTV. Y'all already know what it is. And, talking about how Tom Brady sucks. I'm kidding. But let them know what, what I'm saying. Share it with the Patriot fans. Share it with NFL fans. Y'all already know what it is. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for all y'all do, man. And I'll see you guys next time.